Hi there everybody, how are you all doing?
Today we're going to find out about the Osmo Pocket. Is it a gimmick or is it a great tool? We're going to find out and let you know today.
Keep watching!
DJI recently introduced the Osmo Pocket. So today we're going to explore what the main features of this tool are. So this little baby does time lapse as well. It even does motion lapse, which means time lapse from one point to another. So you actually set the starting point, set the end point, set the time parameters, and it will slowly move from one side to another over time. And you get amazing results from it. The one problem with time lapse and motion lapse is that you can only record in 1080p, but it also records high-res photos of that. So you could take those photos and create a high-resolution 4K time-lapse if you want. So of course the benefits of this little thing is that it records steady footage. So you can move from side to side, you can run. We'll show you an example of running now. As you can see, there's a little bit of a jolt. So you'll want to do kind of like a catwalk to make the footage as smooth as possible. But still, it's leap years ahead because you have this tiny gimbal built into it. And another benefit of this is that it records 4K 60. So that means you can take that 60 frames per second and you can make it into a nice, smooth, slow motion footage. Now, what we're recording at the moment, I think is about 24 frames per second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to 60 frames per second now. Swipe to the side where you can see video, and then we can go to this again and we can change to 60 frames per second. Let's record some sample 60 frames per second, and then you can slow it down and we can see what it looks like. Okay, now we're going to try some of the motion tracking. We just double tap there and it's got face track on, as you can see. And the Osmo Pocket is essentially following her. Whoops, it lost you. So the object tracking is not so great unless you set it up on the phone because the screen's so small. So when we plug in, the DJI Osmo app should load. And in the DJI Osmo app we have controls, so we'll be able to use this little toggle to control around. What we can also do, which is very useful, is we can track an object. So if we want to track this tree over here, there we go, that tree is selected. And even if we move the camera around, it tracks that tree. So we can set this as the object to track, and you can see she walks around and the object follows her. Now it is a bit low light here, so you may see a little bit of blur. Comment in the comments below what you think the quality is like. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show the difference between the different modes. We can go up here and we can set it to tilt locked. Tilt locked will be like this. Even if I tilt the camera, it locks and it tries to keep that tilt lock in focus. Another option is the FPV mode. It's a first person view mode. In this mode, it keeps it fairly steady, but you have more movements that you can do with it. Another mode is the follow mode, and this is the best mode in my view. It keeps it steady from a sideways perspective, but you can go up and down and it gives you a nice smooth movement, and you can go sideways as well. And this little thing has slow follow and fast follow. The great thing about that is you can have it silky smooth of following a person, or you can have it faster if you're in more sports situations. What we'll show you an example now is slow follow and fast follow. So this is slow follow. As you can see, I'm moving around and it's slow following. And then this is fast follow. So as you can see, it's slightly faster. So we hope you enjoyed seeing so far how this is working. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's a gimmick. I think it's a great tool. There are some shortcomings. We'll go into some of the shortcomings in upcoming videos. As an overview, it's a great little tool with a gimbal, can fit in your pocket. What do you think, Naz?
I think that it's better when you use it outside of the house, because I've tried using it in the house and I got very grainy image.
And even here today, it's pretty low light. So you may notice it's not in its best working position for this type of light. But let's see what you guys think. Comment below your thoughts in this mediocre light outside. It tracks people very well, but it does have shortcomings with the tracking. Sometimes it loses the tracking as well.
Yes, especially when your object and the background don't have much contrast, so you may lose your object.
Check out our future videos where we go more in depth into certain areas of the tool. This is a quick overview. Remember to like, subscribe, and if you want to buy this little beauty, check out the links below. It doesn't cost you any extra, but it helps us make more great videos for you.
And don't forget to hit the bell button, because every time we post a new update, you guys will get notified. Sorry, my lips are frozen.
It's pretty cold here.
It is! I cannot feel my hands. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.